Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? I'm not even gonna bother with stretched Orbot there. He's just gonna be stretched. Sup, Tangle? Sup, Joshua? You thought, yeah, I know you were expecting it to be Sarah, but we got someone that is just spot on for Tangle. Ashlyn Madden. Such a surprise pick. I don't, again, as I was saying the other day, camera focus. Focus. No focus? Focus. There we go. The other day when I was talking with my friends, I was just saying that, like, it's nice to have voice actresses and actors join the cast that I'm not too familiar with. So it feels nice to see, like, a brand new name that I'm not too familiar with, even if they have been in, like, other big stuff that people might know them from. But me personally, it's just cool to see, like, an actual new name be added onto the cast. But how we doing? How we doing on this Wednesday, recovering from Wisp Angle Tuesday? Every day is Wisp Angle Tuesday. You know, it's every day is Tuesday now, and every day is Tangle and Whisper Tuesday. Wisp Angle Tuesday. We will be celebrating that all the time. Pigment fate. Alright. So I did make some adjustments. I'm hoping that the microphone doesn't look like it's delayed. I tried making it in sync as much, you know, as much as I can. And if it is, it is. If it's not, it's not. Oh well. You know, that's just how it's gonna go. So today we got some Rumble. And then later on, we're going to be playing some of Whisper Generations. I did go in and check to see if the save file thing was still, like, messed up. Surprisingly, I didn't get the notification for the save data thing. And it looks like it left off where I left off previously. So we'll be doing that a little bit later. But we are going to be playing some Rumble. So, let's get into that. I did actually have an idea cross my mind before I started streaming, and I don't know if I'm going to go through with the idea. I need to adjust the game capture here. But the idea that I had was maybe doing a read-through of the IDW comics. I think that could be a fun thing to do. I needed to catch myself up on them, and I think it'd just be really fun to go through it with people that may not have read through the comics before, and just also experience it. All right, let's see. Go ahead, turn that off, and let's. That. I'm gonna make sure I can read the chat properly here. Need to plug in my controller. The game volume is very quiet for some reason. Hold on. Still kind of quiet. Oops. Still feel like it's being quiet. I think that'll be fine. I don't know. It seems like audio just doesn't want to work with me recently. That's fun. Also, apologies for starting later than I usually did. I guess it's because yesterday was sort of a longer stream, and we have had some weather warnings around here, so I wasn't too certain if I was going to be able to stream today because of weather, but I think we should be fine. 13 more hours for the Dampa thing. 15 more days for the Lunar New Year event. Claim all these. Not bad, not bad. Alright, let's check out the shop. I don't think there's like anything blaringly new in this. Grab the booster. Do the daily claw machine and get my one Omni fragment that will expire. Okay, never mind. It's the Kingpin Big fragment that I'll never be able to have enough to unlock the skin for. Sub Nationverse, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. All right, and let's do it. Let's do it. All right. What you got in store for us today, Rumble? It will be a day to remember. February 10th, 2026. A day in history. The day that Tangle and Whisper became canon. They were always canon. God, you know, actually, I did read a comment the other day on Twitter that, like, kind of hit me like a brick because I wasn't even really thinking of it too much, but, like, this year will have been 8 years since both Tangle and Whisper have been introduced to the Sonic franchise. And it took them 8 years to get voices. I can't believe we've had these characters for almost a decade. It doesn't feel like they've been with us for a decade. What hit me? Thanks for boosting me up into 3rd, buddy. But yeah, 8 years. God. Like, I had to sit down and think about that for a moment. Oh yeah, no, and I mean, like, I'm sure that's probably how it feels for a lot of people too that never read IDW and just listened to the podcast the other day, hearing them for the first time. Like, it feels like these characters are still really brand new to the audience, but man, I just I can't believe it. It doesn't feel real. For 2/3 of a year, she still, like, hyper new. Yeah, no, I mean, like, I know there's rumors of another animated show. I don't know if they'd ever do, like, another proper animated show again for Sonic. I kind of, whenever the rumors of, like, whenever rumors of, like, an animated show comes up, I'm just like, eh. But it'd be really cool if we could see them in, like, shows as well. Like, you know, even if we have to, dude, if they're not in the next mainline game, I'm gonna have some critiques. No, I'm just kidding. But, like, at this point, it's just like, why not? You gave them voices. We know that other IDW characters are eventually gonna be introduced voice-wise, because Tangle and Whisper are just, like, the few that are, like, really easing people into these new characters. And it's cool because, like, you know, they're not the first new IDW characters, but, like, they are a part of the batch of the first few, like, new characters that were immediately introduced when IDW started up. I'm very confident in the future of this franchise and these characters. Though I'm gonna need them to figure out that whole Jax Pacific thing. Because I need me that Jax Tangle. It's honestly a shame that it's not over here. Oh. Almost did not survive that. That was a close one. From the Twitter, it's like a big official thing, and we'll be voicing them in the future. I mean, I'm sure any other projects that include Tangle Whisper, they are going to be the designated voice actresses, which I'm perfectly fine with. I can't remember, but I think yesterday someone was like, "What if they appear in the movies?" And I'm just like, "God, don't do this to me." Yeah, I did see that. I'm not too familiar with the Freedom Planet 2 like stuff. I only remember playing Freedom Planet 1. But again, I'm not like too familiar with that whole cast of characters, but it is cool to see that someone that voiced in like a Sonic inspired project came back to like a Sonic thing. Or, you know, it comes full circle to another like thing related to Sonic. And then again, the option, both actresses are just such a good choice, in my opinion. It's only up from here, buddy. I'm very curious of who they'll get to voice like Surge, because I feel like Surge is definitely going to be like, aside from, obviously, Mimic, but Surge is the next up for potentially getting a voice reveal. I can see. Jewel, maybe, even, because they did mention Jewel in the Chaotix Files. Chaos Files, Chaotix Files. I'm just gonna keep calling it the Chaotix Files. Almost still keeping this third place up. Alright, cool. Christina V. I'm sure we'll see Christina V at least once somewhere in Sonic. Yeah, FNAF is 12 years old and Tangle is 8 years old. Let that sink in. Yeah, no, the FNAF stuff is crazy to me. Chaotix Files. Gosh darn it, Sega, why did you have to do it? Though, listening back to that episode, because I did watch it again with a friend last night who was curious. I, like, showed them the first 2 episodes, like, last week. And they wanted to listen to it tonight, or yesterday. So I did that, and listening back to it, like, it sounds like they're going to be in a gun base the next episode. So that could be interesting. Maybe we'll get... I think I saw someone saying that we could potentially maybe get Abraham Tower. That'd be funny. It really makes me wonder how many episodes there are total for this series. It seems like it could go on for a good bit. They're easing humans back in. I feel like if they're confident enough to put human characters in this series, then it's potential that we might have human characters in the next mainline game. And I was actually thinking back to the episode as well, because, like, I know at the end of it, I was theorizing that maybe Gun is working with Mimic, because you know how Gun just ends up popping up, like, almost immediately, after what goes down, and that made me think for a second, We know that Mimic can transform into Mobians. Can he transform into humans as well? Is he like tricking Gun to do his bidding for him as well? Like is he disguising himself as like Abraham Tower or something like that? And then like another thought crossed my mind. What if he was disguised as Kitsch in the museum? Like, because like, you know, Kish goes away to his office. He goes to his office, right? And then when the power outage happens, like he's not, like, he only comes back after the power outage is done? I don't know, man. I think he's disguised himself as Kish. He can transform into a robot. I think your question was answered. I didn't know about that. But yeah, no, I think he was disguised as Kish. It's like the only, like, because again, he leaves the group, goes to his office, and then Tangle's walking around and suddenly Tails is there. They boarded up the inside. Kish is the outlier here. Theory is he escaped that bit with Whisper, went back to the office, transformed back into Kish, made sure that the astronomical lenses were somewhere that he would remember, and then came back out. It has been a while since I read that comic. I do want to read through the Tangle Whisper comic again. I really want them to like make another like series based around Tangle Whisper. And that's what I thought they were planning to do with that like one-off thing. He's such a unique character, such a unique villain. But like, I feel like now that he can copy just about anybody, it kind of makes that whole like ability that Neo Metal Sonic has, and I mean, I guess Metal Sonic can do it to an extent without his Neo form, considering how Freeriders went down and he was disguised as that E-Series robot. It'd be really interesting to have a situation where Metal Sonic and Mimic were working together. That would be, like, so overpowered. That was close. Transformed into a badnik eating chocolate? I don't know. I think I'm connecting dots. I think he's tricking Gun. I think he's disguising himself as someone in Gun, someone head of Gun, maybe even Abraham Tower, as I was saying. And he's collecting these astronomical lenses, and he knows that these astronomical lenses can do something. And just to make sure that Gun is off his back, he's like, he's playing a big minefield of chess right now. He's on something. He's on to something. Maybe Gun has something that he needs for the astronomical lenses to work. Tangle, don't get flattened by the truck. Also, I was listening to some ska music while prepping everything for the stream, and I'm just like, Tangle needs a ska theme. If she ever gets like a character-specific theme, please make it ska. God, I hate that you lose like literally every bit of momentum that you have built up as long even if you barely touch someone. GG's. Like, I think he was just hiding in the Badnik and Free Riders, like a Russian doll. I guess that could be another thing. It'd be really weird to think about, actually, seeing how big he is and how he could fit into that. But I mean, I guess he could just be in like his ball form. I don't know. Play as Whisper for a little bit. They need to make Tangle and Whisper Sonic and Friends like plushes like they have for majority of the characters now. Like I think there's one for Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, and Shadow, and Amy. Did I say Amy? I don't know if I said Amy, but it'd be nice because then I could pair the Tangle plush with Whisper and the Whisper plush with Tangle. Brother, Rumble, hit me up. I got ideas. I got ideas of how to make the game sell, and it all revolves around catering towards 2 specific characters. Did I max out all of Whisper's skills? I have to look. Oh my god, her ponytail is just flipping out. Oh. I don't think I ever realized how crazy her ponytail goes. It doesn't even look like it's animating properly, just sort of flaps. Another Sonic YouTuber. Oh no. Oh, the flapper made me hesitate. Pachamon? Pachamon? I wanted to say Pachacamac so bad. Oh, yo, Whisper and Whisper. Also, I think it's fine. I think that, yeah. I'll double check, but I think the vertical thing on Twitch should be fine. Survival. Uh-oh. Gotta watch out for these charge blasters. Sup, Dylan? We're doing alright. We're just vibing. I was gonna see if Velcomio is still on, because I know he's trying to do the 24-hour stream on his channel, but I saw that I think he made it to 12 hours before he had to call quits, and I don't blame him. Streaming for 24 hours is not an easy thing to do. I almost made it to my 24-hour Rumble stream when the game launched, but I had to end it at 22 hours because I was going delirious. I was really feeling it. But I mean, like 12 hours is still a pretty long time. Oh, oh. Oh. Not God. Okay, well, that works. Where's Tangle? We were just playing as her. I'm switching between Tangle and Whisper. Think. Oh, wait, hold on. I just realized. For whatever reason. Wait, what? There we go. I don't know why the chat was underneath the game capture. Doesn't look like it was underneath the game. Oh, because it's okay. I see what's going on here. All right. Gonna have to adjust that later. I mean, it's not healthy, no, but like you can do it. Like just something to work towards, or if it's something special like charity and stuff like that, you know. Doing it ever so often or every other day isn't healthy, but doing it every once in a while is fine. What hit me? Metal Sonic's winning! That's not Tangle. I'm not going over there. Alright, let me fix this thing real quick because I just realized why it's doing that, and it's gonna be an interesting fix, but oh wait, no, there we go. I thought that was already overlaying it. Okay. I'm gonna have to... Here, I can do this real quick. Just so I can fix it on the vertical stream. No, he's alright. I mean, this, the circumstances that he was in, it kind of worked out in his favor because he just got back from a trip and he ended up sleeping 17 hours for most of the day. And so when he woke up, he was refreshed enough to do like a long 24-hour stream. It's just, again, streaming 24 hours is not an easy thing to do. Is it stretched on the vertical thing? It looks like it's stretched, but at the same time, it's not. I don't really know. That's interesting. Is it cropped at the bottom? Why is it cropped? That's weird. Okay, there. We'll do that. Yeah, that looks fine. That looks fine. And then bring that above. Then okay, I have the alert thing for that. All right. Technical stuff over for now. I did see it stuttering on the Twitch side of things, but I think we're fine. Let me see. Do I have all her skills upgraded? I feel like I do. I don't. Well, I know where I'm putting all my skill stars. Okay, got that to level 4. That's level 3. Nice. Should have probably upgraded the Wisp-on burst skill, or the rocket burst, just so I could have gotten more speed for that. But that is a okay. Big guy, big guy. Space Colony Arc Run 2 again. I'm not complaining. I don't get this stage very much. Lost and found. Oh, hey, the person that was playing as Whisper earlier changed to Tangle. You stream sniping me. Ah, shoot. Dude, the aura farming of how Whisper looks whenever she hits something from that. Oh, I thought I touched the railing. Just a smidge bit off. I got first? What? Oh my god. That's crazy. Bad cake, bad cake. Tangle and Whisper, bad cake. GG's. I didn't think I got that. Yeah, she's a boost, and Tangle is, I believe, acceleration, which is perfectly fine with me because I... Is that the client? Yeah, acceleration. It's fine with me because the mod that I've been using for ages with her over Tails is a nice transition because it's just like, same class, okay. I think a lot of people expect her to come in as like a handling type or a speed type, but I don't mind it. Thank you. Seeing the cell shading on the drops or, you know, underneath Whisper makes me kind of wish that they had some of these skins with like cell shading, especially for like the comic skins. The comic skins would look, or the comic book characters like Tangle and Whisper having like specific cell shaded skins would be pretty sick. It would probably clash with the art style, but I don't care. It would look sick. Man, people really like my poses that I did with Tangle and Blender. Maybe I should. Yeah, I know. I'm not expecting it. I feel like a lot of people are probably expecting it because of how late into February they are, with the whole II being pushed to February as well, and I think a lot of people might just be thinking that they did that to give them voices. I know that people are going to be upset that they just got voices and they're not putting them in the game if they don't end up in the game. I'm not putting too much hope into that because I don't, like, again, it would be awesome, but at the same time, I don't think it would bother me too much, just considering the circumstances. Maybe in a future update for the game, they can figure out how to give some players that don't have, or some characters that don't have voices. But, like, I just feel like if they give these characters voices, and none of the other, like, free DLC characters get voices, that's just gonna cause, like, a whole, like, mass kind of thing of, like, oh, why can't Joker get a voice? Why can't, SpongeBob and Patrick get a voice and stuff like that? So, like, they're in the game. I'm happy. I would love for them to have voices, but I'm not gonna make, like, a big deal about it if they don't have voices. Nice, welcome back from class, Sai. Rumbling is a tumbling. Yeah, they also would only make sense because they are the Sonic cast. So again, it would make sense, but I don't think they would go in and just change how voicing works for those characters, because the way that these DLC characters are set up, especially hearing it from someone who mods the game constantly, each DLC character or each character that comes in via the free DLC thing has like specific character, like voice slots that are very specific for that character. It's like why you can't do a full-on voice mod for SpongeBob and Patrick, because they only use like 2 voice slots for those characters. So trying to add in like an entire like word or something, it's gonna get chopped in half because it's not built to be a full line of dialogue. To go in and change it, I'm sure isn't like that much of a lengthy process. But again, it's the fact that most of these DLC characters are just copy and paste and then adjusting it later. Yeah, it was either already planned or not, and considering, I mean, again, it could be an ingenious kind of way that they have it set up, because maybe they expected people to data mine the game and find the characters, and just to make sure that they don't leak the actual voices for the characters, they just have like a placeholder sound effect that is in line with how the other characters sound. So like you won't get a glimpse of what they actually sound like before the podcast released. But again, I don't think Sega thinks like that. I don't think Sega works like that. That would be my idea. But I don't think they would function like that. Sega's is very weird when it comes to certain things. And I think they also just want to see the reception. Yo, Frozen, how's it going? How'd you find us? Welcome in. Want to see Tangle and Jet interacting like this? If it isn't Tangle the Lemur, huh? I'll read that in a minute. I used to destroy the track, and you're gonna pay. Oh wait, no, okay, I see. That was actually, I was reading it from Jet's perspective. Search Rumble and found me? Heck yeah, bro. Well, welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you enjoy your stay and I don't bore you to death or over talk about Tangle and Whisper too much with you. But happy to have you here. Rumble's been your obsession since Global. It is a pretty obsessive game to get into. I'm not gonna lie, it's really fun. There are some, again, critiques. Oh, aka Rumble Tail, yo. There are some critiques that I share with a lot of other people, but like, it is a great game. I see the potential of it. I just hope that Sega will eventually pump into the full potential that this game has, because I feel like they're not really pushing it to its fullest yet. Now, werewolf, that wasn't very nice of you. Or actually, that was werebear. No, that's not werebear. That's werewolf. Okay, yeah. What's up, L? How you doing? But yeah, no, the interaction, I mean, having them have interactions would be really cool. But what I was saying was, like, maybe they don't want to fully commit to putting those voices in the game because they want to sort of see how people receive the voices from the podcast first and analyze that, because, like, again, it feels like with these characters, they see that they want that fans want them as a mainstay and a main part of the cast, but they're easing them in so it's not just like a, hey, they're here now. And yes, no, that was, I streamed my reaction to it yesterday. I believe you may have joined in when we were playing Rumble, but before I was playing Rumble, I streamed my reaction to it. Anything Tangle and Whisper related, mostly Tangle. I mean, I love Whisper the same, but Tangle's my goyle. But anything Tangle related and Whisper related, you know, I'm just repeating myself. I'm on top of it. Tangle sounds exactly how I would have pictured her, and it's actually funny because I have an OC Ace, which is why I have Ace in my name, and I have been tinkering with, like, the voice of her and going through different, like, voice directions with the different voice actresses that I've hired to do voicing for her, and it's funny how almost on par it sounds with the character that I've been working on. My friend Dylan pointed it out to me. He's like, yo, that sounds like Ace. I was like, you're not wrong. It does. And then Whisper's voice is also just how I had imagined it. I saw that there are some people that were upset that it wasn't, like, as deep of a tone as they were expecting it. And I think someone pointed out that it was probably because a lot of people have been reacting and listening to the fan dubs of the comics. And, like, I think, like, the actress that they got to portray her in the fan dubs does more of, like, a low tone, deeper approach, whereas with the case files, she has a much higher pitch to her whisperness. And I mean, like, I guess I could see it being a little bit lower tone, but someone said that, like, if you think about it from the angle that you know, she used to be a lot like Tangle before she became the way she is, it kind of still fits. But, like, I get where people come from with that critique. GG's. Tangle would bully Jet. I'd actually like to see that. Jet being bullied by Tangle. Jet's so easy to bully. Yeah, no, and I think I saw a lot of people critiquing, like, how she didn't really speak much, but, like, that also matches, like, how she is in the comics, because she's a character that very much keeps to herself, and from the few comics that I've read, she doesn't really speak a lot. And it's just like, I don't see how you can be upset with this. That is quite literally her character. She doesn't say a lot. Super Mario? You're not supposed to be here. You got your own party game. He is a trash talker. That's why I love him. I'm so glad that they brought back, like, the Sonic and Jet rivalry. I can't speak. Can't say that word. English is not my strongest suit. Oh, okay, cool. Not the person in front of me. The person that's not even on screen and behind me. Yes, game. That's who I wanted to lock onto. Yo, Chow Chow, how's it going? Yo. Tangle and Whisper. Oh no, Mimic's turned into one of the other Whispers. Who's who? I don't have the fall emote. Nice. I don't think I've ever actually had wasabi chips. Super Mario RPG. Now I got Wii Shop Wednesday stuck in my head. But glad to hear you're doing all right, enjoying some wasabi chips. The plan for the day is to play some Rumble. We've been doing this for a good bit, and then afterwards we're going to switch on over to playing more of a Shadow Gen's mod called Whisper Generations that just puts Whisper over Shadow, and that's pretty much it. I've been wanting to go back and replay some Sonic games, and I've noticed that some Sonic games have mods for Tangle and Whisper, and I want to play through them with Tangle and Whisper. Ouch. Timing is off here. We need to catch up, gang. Yeah, there we go. Goat and goat, that's fair. Heck yeah. I did see that. You hopping on Sonic Racer for II tonight? Probably not. I mean, if I do, it'll probably be off stream because of how late it'll be when that drops. I might check it out, but I might be more active during the festival. Just because he doesn't come with a stage. I think I would have been more excited to try out II tonight if he came with a stage. Kind of unfortunate that they're not doing like extra stages for these Sega characters. And I did see Unleash has Tangle. I saw some really... I don't know if anybody actually modded it in or if anybody's made like an actual 3D model of it, but there was like this really cool like Lemur fan design that someone came up with. And I'm not like the biggest fan of like Hog, but like that design looked really sick. And I do remember seeing the Tangle mod, but I don't know if that was like a part of it or if I was just imagining that. How did I get stopped there? Hype buddy, the Wispangle goat. Nope. I'll whisper why. Mine. See you. Whoa. I feel like that looks like an attack that could hit, but it's not hitting. Come on, buddy. Sorry, Whisper. GG's. Big V. I love that. Tangle called him Big V. Characterization of those characters in the Case Files episode was brilliant. Alright, just making sure there wasn't anything else. 19 days left on the Battle Pass. Now watch, next season is going to be something Tangle and Whisper related for the Battle Pass, and I'm going to be like, ugh, why are you doing this to me? Just heard like the weirdest sound outside. Don't know what it was. Sounded like a howl, but at the same time not. I don't know what that was. That was weird. Mimic's after me, guys. Also, thank you for the follow, Frozen Box. Ouch, ouch, ouch. What do you achieve from doing a charge blast that early into the game? You're gonna get passed by eventually. You're not gonna get first place. You gotta strategize, guys. You can't just do a charge blast at the beginning. It's not like a monster truck in Crossworlds. Annoying people. I know I was gonna hit the flapper. Ouch. No, the reticle was not on that bomb game. That is the worst place to use a charge blast. Whoop. First place, baby. Bring me the horizon. Apparently made like a Sonic Adventure 2 like fan cam thing. I don't know, that's weird. Watch out for the charge blaster. I think Charge Blast needs a little bit of a cooldown nerf. I've noticed that it actually, if you have it at a max level, it charges up quicker than most other skills that are at a max level. It's kind of weird. Whoop. Not me. Whee! I think the area effect has been adjusted. I don't know. It's so weird because, like, I feel like it has been as well, but, like, there's other instances where nowhere near it and I still get hit by it, so I don't. It's picky. It's very picky. I run off of luck. Luck is my middle name. No, it's not. Be really weird if it was, though, huh? I don't know if that would be unlucky or lucky, actually. To have luck as your middle name, that feels like it would be super unlucky. What? Oh. I am locked in, brother. GG's. Last match. Actually, you know, I think I do remember saying your name in the last match. You were playing as you're playing with a Sonic skin. Can't remember which one, but I do remember. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Already seeing Whisper My Hero Academia fan art. trying to hit that ring. That missile came very close. Why aren't there gun beetles in this? I feel like it'd be more faithful to the stage to have gun beetles and gun soldiers robots. See? Charge blast. Like, what was that, bro? Third. Wow, that was really close. Oh, I don't have the patty cake on Tangle. It's just Whisper. Oh! My bad. Tangle gets a little too excited. I get a little too trigger happy sometimes. Boop, 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 boop. Aw, Sky Sanctuary Hunt. Why? I'll take it over Cityscape Team. It's not a lot. No, actually, no, you know, I'll take it over Cityscape Team. Yo, welcome to the Twitch side, Nationverse. I don't think I should have hit that double rainbow cloud, but sure. No, 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 no. Phew. Probably not. I don't know. I'm kind of indecisive about it because it starts at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Usually on days that I stream, I tend to try to wrap it up by at least 4:30 to 5 p.m. because I've just exhausted myself. I'm not really looking forward to anything PlayStation. I don't have a PlayStation anymore. There's nothing from PlayStation that really interests me anymore. As sad as it is to say, but that's just how it is. I know Fez said that he was going to be streaming it. I might hang out there. I might not hang out there. I don't know. Because, like, the only thing I'd be watching for would just be, like, the potential of, like, a Sonic Crossworlds announcement or something Sonic related if they would reveal anything big there. But outside of that, I don't know. 60 minutes, 60-plus minute state of play just doesn't sound very appealing to me. I don't know. It'd feel like watching the Game Awards to me. Just like, alright, move on to the next thing that might be the slightest bit of interest. Please. Like, I'm sure there's games there that people are going to be excited for or maybe be interested in seeing revealed. But I know I would only be watching for one thing and one thing only, and then after that one thing gets revealed, it's just like, all right, well, don't really need to watch this anymore. GG's. Sure, Sega's gonna have a pretty cool lineup, maybe, because I don't know. I mean, it's been a while since we've heard about any of the franchises that they talked about back in was it 2023 when they revealed all those Sega projects that they had in the works at the Game Awards? Is that either 2023 or 2024? I think it was 2023. We haven't heard about Jet Set Radio in a while, but again, I'm not like too big into Jet Set Radio, so I don't know if I'd really be that interested in checking it out. Tangle with Mario outfit is a random thought you just had. A random thought that I had earlier was because someone replied to my tweet about the renders that I did. The one from the issue where Tangle's just sort of like annoyed. They did a they shared like a gif of the K-pop demon hunters doing like the the excited faces, and I was just like, dude, K-pop demon hunters but the diamond cutters. That'd be sick. Tangle is 100% Zoe. Uh-oh. Sorry, we could catch up. Not all is lost. Predictions is that you get the rumored Rayman and a God of War Metroidvania game. It would be cool. But again, my interests do not align with most other people's interests. You'd be surprised to hear that I don't really have much interest in Rayman, and the little bit that I did delve into God of War I found interesting, but I'm not like too involved with that franchise. I don't know, over the years I've definitely become more picky over the franchises that I really like. She needs a model where she can express herself more. The model I'm working with is a render or a rigged model done by it's the Crossworlds model, but it's made by the rig was done by, let me see. I think it was just need the name. Give me the name. See you, Seaside Hill. I'll get it after this. Nah, it is definitely limited, and I'm sure they probably did that just because it's like a crossover, a spin-off game. So it's just like, you know, while they could very easily like make them more animated, it's not really in their priority. But if they are in the next mainline game, it makes me wonder if they're going to use that model of like a base and then build off on top of it, make it more animatable. Which again makes sense because like you're not always going to be seeing the character from the front point of view in Cross Worlds. The only time you really ever see it is when they're doing tricks or it's their victory animation during the Grand Prix finale, stuff like that, the podium. Which, speaking of, I think they will, because, I think someone found out that, like, Whisper's model has her eyes, like, fully textured as well, like, that you can open them and they'll be textured, but, like, there's not an instance where it looks like she opens her eyes, at least not from what we've seen. Maybe when she gets hit, she will, but, like, they'll definitely repurpose those models for the next mainline game. Or whatever game they end up putting them in the mainline series. It's a Tangle channel. It's like Tails channel, but Tangle. I don't know. It's a joke. It was a joke that I woke up this morning and was thinking about. And I was like, yeah, you know, I'm going to tweet that out. Just because of how much I talk about Tangle and how much I showcase Tangle. An entire channel personality revolved around Tangle. Channel Tangle. Ba-da-ba-da. Also, hello, Shadow. I'm gonna copy Frank, and it's gonna be Tangle Channel 3 and Whisper. So you have Knuckles Channel 3 and Knuckles, but now you have Tangle Channel 3 and Whisper. Oh boy, more wrenches. Excuse me. Alright, oh, I have 2 spots open. 2 people left. Very cool. They don't like Tangle, actually. If you're not a part of my crew, you don't like Tangle. I don't make the rules. How it goes. I don't know. The one thing about glasses that I hate the most is that you could just be wearing them perfectly fine, nothing happening, and then boom, smudge. It's like, what? Where did you come from? How did you get there? Must have been the wind. Didn't know the wind could throw hands like that. Like, I'd understand if it were my hair, like, gracing the glasses. Like, I get that, you know? Because sometimes hair can do that. You can leave those smudges. Leave those little marks. But, like, if I have a smudge in the bottom, like, hemisphere of my left eye, what touched that? Where did that come from? My hair doesn't go down that low. Eh. Take this one. Yo, KB, how you doing? Welcome. How'd How'd you like those voices? Can't remember if you were here yesterday or not. But, God, those voices. Uh-oh. Heck yeah. I'm glad you enjoyed them. It's just, like I was saying earlier. Again, I want to reiterate. I like seeing brand new faces that I'm not familiar with. Like, I'm not familiar with either of their voice actresses, and that's just really cool. Thank you, Knuckles. Dude, best advice I could give for that is just, you know, take your time with it, and when you get to it, you know, just do it. You know, for the longest time, even before I started streaming again, like, it took a while for me to get back into streaming, but the entire beginning half of the last half of last year, and then into the beginning half of this year, up until, like, maybe last week or so, I just felt so bleh. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it, dude. I only get one chance at this life. Let me fucking do it. I don't care. I don't care. There's too many things that depress me in this world. If I want to talk crazy about this gosh darn lemur, I'm gonna do it. And if I annoy anybody by that, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm annoying you with my happiness. Too much going on in this world for me to just sit around and not do anything. So what if I am Kring? I will embrace it, because I have nothing to lose. Respect? I already lost that. I'm a gamer. This doesn't look good, fellas. This doesn't look good. I got 8 out of 7? What do you mean, game? What do you mean? How does that work? See, I mean, like, I've watched Loud House here and there, but I don't remember the... but I mean, like, I think it was just, like, 2 episodes or something like that where she played as Carol. I just don't remember that, like, at all. I don't. But that was, like, a while ago. I'm surprised Loud House is still going. What's up, Luna? How you doing? Lunis? Lunice? That is good to hear, good to hear. Uh-oh. It is very... Okay, just Luna, I got you. I'll remember that. Glad you're doing well. How'd you find us? Oops. And welcome to the stream. And yeah, no, to be honest, 10th year is crazy to me. Like, I'm actually surprised that like Lincoln pretty much became Nickelodeon's newest, like, mascot for a while. And for a series where it's like the characters are, like, growing up as the series goes on, it's like so wild to me that they're able to keep it going at such a pace. Because by now it would have felt like, you know, they would have already sped everything up and wrapped it up, but it's cool to see that it's still going. I got you. Well, welcome in. Hopefully I'm entertaining enough. I don't think I usually am, but you know, we're here. We're out here. We're rumbling. Here, let's switch over to Whisper for a bit, since we've been playing with Tangle for a bit. Rumble, you gotta add banners for these characters, man. Every single time I come over to this area for achievements, I see all these characters, these Sonic characters, and not seeing Tangle or Whisper up under there. What's up with that, man? What's up with that? Wait a second, hold on. Hold on, wait, hold on, wait a minute, hold up. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Shadow, Rouge, Dr. Eggman, Cream, Silver, Blaze, Espio, Charmy, Jet, Big, Vectors. Am I wrong in thinking this, but did Metal Sonic never have a banner?
For joining
I feel like I'm being Mandelic. Like, I feel like I remember Metal Sonic having a banner. I guess he never had a banner. Get ready to rumble. Welcome to the Twitch side, Shadow. Hopefully it works out well for you. Or is looking decent. I looked back at my Twitch stream from yesterday, and like, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's something that I did on my end or if it's something that happened on Twitch's end, but it looked like it split my stream from yesterday into two, and like my stream from yesterday, like the first one is like 24 hours long, but when you click on it, it's like 2 hours long, and then like it like cut the stream, and I don't know, it looked very weird. I've never seen that happen and don't know why that happened. Uh-oh. Whisper keeps catching these angles. She's thinking of Tangle because because angle, Tangle. I'll stop. That is quite the interesting name that I just saw there. No. I'm not. No more slowing down. We're getting through this. She had little fangs. Sorry, Tangle possessed me for a second. Oh, Blue Yoshi. We were going up against them a lot yesterday. Go for it. What's funny? Is it 6-7? Game? Don't play this game with me. Game, don't you dare. We're gonna fight. I'm gonna throw hands. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to the Discord server. I'm gonna throw hands with the devs. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you. Okay. Thought we were getting Cityscape team there for a second. Your name is Sonic Rumble in Sonic Rumble. That's pretty funny. Funny that we would allow you to put in Sonic Rumble as the name. Uh-oh. I was trying to hit that trampoline. Guess not happening. That was enough for me to hit the ring barrel? Ouch. Jay, box him up. Whoa! Whoa! Yeah. Right. Did it. Genre Sonic Rumble. I used to be John Sonic Rumble for a bit. Yeah. Get out of here, Blaze. Mozart. Didn't you steal music or something? Isn't that like the lore of Mozart? Surely don't have names like that nowadays. And of course it had to be Sky Sanctuary Ring Battle 2. Where are all the green clouds, Rumble? You have all this real estate, no green cloud. That instantly shot me up to 30, third, almost at 30. I hit that rainbow cloud, gosh darn it, Rumble. Thank you. No. Oh, I thought I fell off there. I love it when the reticle doesn't spawn in time. GG's, GG's. I don't know, Rumble. You might want to check into that game. Alright, catch you later, Luna. Might want to look into that name there, Mr. Rumble. Hyper Boost is active. Oh, bro. We are so there. What's my... Nah, I want to keep it on the gambling screen. Is there any other... Wait, hold on. There's no other pinball carnival thing, is there? Okay, there's that one. That one. Ooh, I kind of like that one. Actually, kind of do like this background. Oh yeah. It looks so weird seeing how they rendered it. I don't know. It does look kind of weird. Hyper Boost. Racing Cross Worlds. Lava Mountain Run. All right. Let's see where we're going. Ding, ding, ding. John was gone. Did he at least leave the lasagna? I mean, I would hope so if John was gone. John? Parmesan? Parmesan? Lijanyan? What was that? Goodbye, Goku. Hey, it's me, Goku. That was just rude. Oh my gosh. Reticule. Gosh dang. Talk about chaotics. Clear out some of these notifications real quick. Ugh. This stage with the Hyper Boost. I feel like this stage with Hyper Boost would be so much more challenging if the Hyper Boost actually made you go through the snow like super fast. So that way it's even more chaotic. Someone's already out. Another person dropped. There you go. But like again, the speed shoes wearing off just completely take away the chaotic factor of having the speed shoes. Why do I have... Oh, because of the Hyper Burst. I was like, why do I have flames around me? Can't believe Whisper is on fire. John was gone. Oops. Drink some water. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. This ring battle's okay. I think it could have been a bit better, but it's alright. It's not bad. Oh, okay. Game! Oh! I'll be taking that. Well, person that wasn't first fell off. Ooh. Taking that. Oh god, Sonic Boom. Hey, we did it. We secured that first with the Whisper. GG's. That was close. Oh, looks like I got all the rewards for Special Rumble. Wait, hold on. But it's right there, brother. It's right there. It's literally like right there. What are you talking about? Okay then. Which are we? La, 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 la. I need one more for Lava Mountain Run 2, Frozen Factory Survival, and Ring Battle 2. What do I have to do here? Play battle. I have to get that 3 times. You're killing me, Rumble. You're killing me. Why would you do this? Well, that's loading in. Give me 1 second. Brother, what is the point of giving me speed shoes if it's gonna take them away? La 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 la. Oh, oh, oh. Bye bye. Late start, and I still got first. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. I'm gonna throw hands. Yep. Avoid the lava. Yes, sir. Oh. They got him. Don't know what they did, but they got him. What hit? What hit? What hit? Ooh. Ouch. I don't have time for this, Badnik. Oops. 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 Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gosh darn bar. Flapper. Oh, hello, egg pawn. Ouch. Uh-oh. Very cool. The flames of disaster. GG's. You all made it. Oh. Oh, no, no. Not Sky Sanctuary Batman. This is... Fire catastrophe. Where are the rainbow clouds, my guy? GG's. The rest of that lobby were bots? Or at least I'm assuming. Because there's absolutely no way that all the person in 8th place had less than 1,000 rings. What do you mean, dog? You wouldn't have been able to qualify past the first round. I mean, you would have, but you get what I mean. That's weird. I'm back in this thing. I said Tangle. I meant Whisper. Oh, I'm sorry, Discord. You don't have my money for Nitro. Ooh, maybe you should make better decisions with your security. Sweet Mountain. I wonder what the next stage is going to be. Because we got Planet Wisp. It very well could be another Colors pick, or maybe a Lost World pick. It's probably, you know, if I had to take a guess, because there aren't many water-themed levels. I mean, Seaside Hill is one that I could think of, and I guess if you want to be on the technicality of, like, water slides and chemical plant. Chemical plant is there. But if I had to take a guess, it's probably going to be Aquarium Park or like that like water area from Lost World. What? There you go. Third place. I'll take it. La, 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 la. Okay, Space Colony Arc Hunt. Third place. Oh god, Goth Amy. I haven't seen that in a while. I too have a grapple. Third place, I'll steal it. No one will ever know. This level with Hyper Boost is actually a lot more challenging because you got to make sure that you can keep up with everybody. Otherwise, you end up in lower places very quickly. 1,200 rings for 5th place is actually kind of wild. Hugh. I'm sorry to see you go, Hugh. I haven't thought of that meme in a hot minute, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, Chemical Plant Ring Battle. Everybody loves a good Chemical Plant Ring Battle. Can't go wrong with the Chemical Plant Ring Battle. Whoa. I had a feeling someone went this way. Alright. Yes. Ba-da-ba-bum. I'll take second. GG. much. Actually, I'm curious. How many games have I played? Let me look. Look at my stats. No, it's in profile. Gone top 3 938 times. I've won 403 times, and I've played 1,258 games. That's wild. That's actually really wild. I forgot that they have my Twitch on here. Any stages that I don't have ranked yet? I think I played all of them in Ring Survival. Yes, okay, I do. There are some that I need to get S++ on, but I have played all of them. Is there any stages here that are listed that we don't know of in the game yet? Well, actually, hold on. Are they missing a Frozen Factory? No, okay, they do have run through there. It's weird that they don't show the team exclusives or the squad exclusive stages here. I guess they don't really count, but don't you still get a rank for them? I mean, I saw... Well, no, that's not really a squad exclusive. Oh, wait, no, there it is. Okay, there's the Sky Sanctuary Hunt. Okay, there it is. Okay. Yeah, nope. All right, back over to Whisper. I mean, Tangle. Wispangle. Oh, dude, she's a goober. She loves gambling just as much as I do. Not a good trait to share. Boom, 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 boom. You have 163 first and 363 out of 531 games. That's insane. Am I excited for State of Play? I'm kind of in between. I don't think I'm gonna react to it though. I might try to record a reaction if there's anything Sonic that pops up, but like by the time that like starts tomorrow, I'll probably be done streaming. I know Fez said that he's gonna probably be streaming it with some friends, and I mean I'm going back and forth on whether or not I want to chill during that, because like I don't really have a PlayStation. There's not anything from PlayStation within recent that like has really interested me. Like the only thing that I feel like I'd be interested in hearing about from PlayStation specifically would be like Ratchet and Clank, and Insomniac is mostly working on Wolverine. I know that like Ranger Rumble game that I played a couple of times on stream, which has been pretty fun, but I haven't really gone back and played it because of the fact that there's not controller support for it. So I don't have a Switch anymore either. I mostly just predominantly play on my PC. I haven't really been interested in Nintendo either. I don't know. Gaming the past few years has just been really not interesting me at all. Unless it's like something like Sonic related or something in the same vibe. I don't really dabble too much into indie games as much as I probably should either, but like gaming, I'm very picky when it comes to gaming. having another 2D, or actually a 2D modern Sonic game I would actually pop off for, because I've been wanting like another Rush, and the fact that we haven't gotten another Rush, or at least a remastered collection, is crazy to me. I think it'd do really well. But we shall see. The most I expect from Sonic being there would probably be Crossworlds news, because like I would expect Crossworlds to have like at least a tease of what the next wave of characters are going to be, considering this is the last of this wave of characters coming to the game this month. I'm not expecting 3D mainline game. I think a lot of people are hedging their bets on a 3D mainline game or the next mainline title coming out this year. I've never really thought that the mainline title would come out this year. If it gets teased or announced this year, that'd be cool. But I don't really see it happening this year. I'd much rather see it having a higher chance of being published next year, because next year is the movie. And I mean, if you're doing the movie next year, you might as well just have a game out next year. I feel like it's been a little bit too early in between. Well, I mean, like Frontier, it's surprising how long ago Frontiers has been, but like I feel like the next mainline game is somewhat near finished. But I feel like if they were to announce it this year, it'd be kind of like announcing, like how Azuka said that he felt like they announced Frontiers a little bit too early. I think that would still generally be in the same development cycle as Frontiers. But who knows? Who knows? I mean, or Sonic Central. I hope we get a Sonic Central this year. Kind of shocked we didn't get one last year. I mean, did we get one last year? I can't even remember. But for Sonic, I think the thing that they're showing, and I mean, like, they kind of showed it, they've already been showing it kind of early with how they've been handling the case files. Like, I feel like this year is mostly just going to be like a multimedia push for Sonic, like maybe a small little game here and there, but like nothing too major. I feel like this year is definitely going to be more of a major, like, multimedia push, because we still have all the stuff that they're doing with I like how my attack didn't do anything there. GG's. They still have all that stuff with DC that they haven't done yet. And that collaboration goes throughout the rest of this year. So I think something with DC is definitely happening. I don't know what it would be, but I could see something with DC being announced. Outside of the merch that they already have revealed. Whatever game that comes out next year should be Amy related. I think Amy will have like a major focus in the next game, because like we're already kind of seeing how that's going with the movies, considering Shadow had a major focus with Shadow Generations. I do believe that the next mainline game is going to have more than just Sonic playable. If it doesn't, I'm going to be questioning a lot of things, because that's just... What was the point of having Amy, Tails, and Knuckles playable in Frontiers if you weren't planning to bring them back and improve their movesets for the next game? It's just a little weird. Animated series, please. As much as I would be hyped for another animated series, I feel like I've been let down the past few times they've done an animated series. Not saying that the animated series that they've done recently were like really, really bad or anything like that, but it's just nothing that's really interested me. Like Boom is fine, but like it's not really a Sonic show. It's more of a parody of a Sonic like thing. And then like Prime just did not interest me in the slightest. I got to season 3 and I was like, all right, I'm calling it quits here. I'm just hoping that whatever the next one is done by the company. I always forget who does it, but like the people that have been doing some of the promo animations recently. Like I would love for them to do an animated series. Just do it. Do it, man. Do it. Get them on an animated series right now, Sega. Oh yeah, no, definitely. Please bring on comic book writers, bring on everybody to be more in line with something for a Sonic show. I don't want like I don't know. I'm not very interested in a full 3D animated thing unless it's done by the people that have been doing those promos, like the Crossworlds animation, Dark Beginnings. Like those are still relatively 3D because they're all done within Blender and they have like shaders that make it look 2D. Like if we could get a full-on series like that, please, because like I remember when they were boasting about Prime being like, oh, we got this budget for like a Marvel-styled Sonic show, and those action sequences are nowhere near Marvel-styled action sequences. The promos have better action sequences than the entirety of Prime put together. So can we please get them on it? Thank you for the follow. IDW last issue was so good. I need to catch up fully on IDW. I said it earlier in the stream, but I'm thinking of potentially doing like streams where I read through the IDW comics. I think that would be cool. Just so I can catch up and get a refresher since it's been a bit. Be something fun to look into. I know a lot of people are reacting to Adrenaline dubs, like comic dubs, but I don't know. I don't like reacting to other people's content. It just feels like I'm taking it from them, and I don't know. I'd much rather just read it myself out loud. Maybe do some voice acting here and there, but I just don't want to like step on anybody's toes, you know? I'm not a big fan of React content. I know that's what I did yesterday with the case files, but like, I'm just not a big fan of React content. GG's. But I'm glad that Sage is in IDW now. That's pretty cool. This Lemur wants to gamble. Lemur is a big-time gambler. You become a big-time gambler now, Doctor. But yeah, so we will be doing some IDW stuff. Pinball Carnival Run 2. Bum, 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 bum. 3, 2, 1. Sonato. Ouch. Oh, that wasn't enough height to get over that. It looks like you can get enough height to jump over those barriers. Whoa, that was weird. Flapper, no. Flapper, no. Bad flapper. Bad flapper. Bad bumper. End of service. Uh-oh. Whoa, what? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, okay. Wait, no. Your feet do go through it. Okay. I was like, is this a 3D model thing? Like, why isn't that? I feel like that should be more flat. All right, where are we going? We are going crazy. That's where we're going. Throwing hands. I'm throwing hands. I know it. I know it's happening. I'm throwing hands. Okay. They don't want them. They don't want them. That's why they show me it, and then all I have to say is I'm throwing hands, and they're like, oh, no city escape team. All right, no, don't do it. We don't want Dave throwing hands. That's right, you don't. No hand throwing shall be happening today. Until I get city escape team. Yeah. I'm throwing hands. I'm throwing hands. I'm Can you do a quick match? No, okay. Takes you off of it. Didn't know if you could pair it. A quick rumble, quick match. Or speed hyper boost, you know, thing. Yeah. Okay. Oop. All right. Hey, hold on now. Wells, you're not supposed to have the hyper boost. Whoa. Whoa. Log, you're not supposed to have the hyper boost. Spike balls, you're not supposed to have the hyper boost. There's an invisible wall there, guys. Boom, boom, boom. I gotta bring the Tangle energy with me. Desert Ruins, huh? They're getting way too comfortable with showing me Cityscape team. We did it. First place. Gonna get it. Oh my god, why would you give us this one? Why would you do this? Dun, 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 dun. Batman. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ouch, egg pawn. Oh, this is a really close one. Oh yeah, first place, baby. Let's go, GG's. Oh, I saw the silver. I was like, are there two Tangles? Very close in color scheme. With this firefighter outfit. That's crazy. All right. We'll swap on over the Shadow Gems. Let's do that. I mean, Whisper Gens, my bad. All right. Let's see. Whisper Gens. Go into full screen. Yeah. I'm gonna have to adjust. I think I'm gonna have to adjust it for the vertical stream on Twitch. There it goes. I gotta unmute it, I think. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Continue. All right. Loading. Boy, I wonder what that anomaly could be.
Something calls to me.
Yes. Shadisper. Sounds weird. Shadisper. Never again. The famous line. OMG lesbian. I know. Lesbian is here. It really is. I don't like it. Like, after I said it, it like kind of clicked with me. I was like, I don't know about that one. Kingdom Valley. Dude, it looks so cursing. Whisper here, but it kind of fits, though. Bring back Kingdom Valley in the next mainline game. It doesn't, no. I saw someone asking if they could put the mod over Terios because of the, like, I guess they have, like, more of a normal running animation for Terios, but I don't think they have... I really want to put Tangle in this, but I wish I understood modding better. It's like it's not as complicated as it seems when if you know most of the basic stuff, but for me it's just like fudge. Like for me, it's trying to figure out which vertex groups I have to assign, which ones actually matter, so the animation won't look so weird. They really did a good job at improving this section of Kingdom Valley. I did not like how this section played in the original with all the water and stuff. Also, I love that the robots still look like the robots has like just the same designs and whatnot. Makes me wonder if like Eggman would look anything like how he looked in 06. This is really cool to see them keep the 06 design robots. Ouch. Get out of here. Oh, you're still alive. It's like, why didn't the door open? That is true. That is very true, KB. Friday Night Funkin' mod against Mimic. There are some pretty good Friday Night Funkin' mods with Sonic and the gang that I've seen. I'm not too much of a person that's like really good at like that type of rhythm game, so I don't really play them all that much, but it is pretty cool to see. God, these alternate paths are giving me life. What is going on? What was that all about? Tangle in Mario World? I really want to play through Superstars with that Tangle mod that someone made, because I think that looks really good, actually. Like, I don't know what model they used, but, like, the mod for Tangle and Superstars looks really good. Am I shifting from Tangle to Whisper fan? No, I'm still overall a Tangle fan. I love Whisper just as much, or maybe I might like Tangle a little bit more. But if there's a game that doesn't have a Tangle mod and has the Whisper mod, then I'm going to just go with Whisper. Yeah, go for it. Or you can at me. Could try sending the link in chat. I don't know if I have links disabled. I think I might. I know on Twitch it doesn't really work all that well, but I'm not sure about YouTube. But feel free to try and DM it if Twitter will notify me of the DM, because I've had that happen where someone will DM me something and they're like, hey, I DM'd you something on Twitter, and I go to my request and it's not there because for me, they're doing, I got like forcefully swapped over to that like new chat system that they have. I don't have access to the old Twitter DM system anymore. I think that's kind of messed up like some of the messaging, if there are still people that are somehow still on that. You're all, it feels like Surge has missed potential. I don't think Surge is missed potential, but like for me, like Surge isn't a bad character, and I feel like they do a good job at showcasing her potential, but, and I mean like maybe this is just my own hot take, Surge just feels like another Shadow. I don't know. Like, I don't dislike her, and I don't dislike Shadow, but it just feels like another Shadow situation. I do hope that whenever Surge gets more screen time, that they do her justice. I want more justice for Kit, though. I feel like Kit keeps getting sidelined for no reason. Oh. Don't know what happened there. They did something cool with her in her rider's arc. Again, I need to, I do need to, it'll be a reason why I'm gonna be playing or reading through those on stream. It's just like the other day, my thing with Sonic characters is, I think, oh, I guess I chaos controlled a little too early. My thing with Sonic characters is I feel like a lot of them come in and then like they're introduced as evil and then they get like their own redemption arc, and like, you know, I'm all for a good redemption arc. It's fine to see, but can we have a Sonic character that comes in and is just truly evil, like Starline, for example, Mimic, for example, like, and I think, I can't remember if this was said during stream, I think it was said during stream, but Pup brought up, Infinite, and like, he was like, he's saying that he hopes that they bring back Infinite and like, they make him like a good guy or switch him to the good side, and I was just like, if you're gonna bring Infinite back, I don't think I'd want him as a good guy. There should be some characters that come in and just don't deserve a redemption arc for what they did. You need a check mark to DM? Really? I have it set to everyone. Pretty sure I have it set to everyone because I was getting a lot of bot requests until it just stopped giving me bot requests. Maybe I'll have to check my settings because I know sometimes... That's so weird. I have it set to where anyone can message me. It should just go directly to my request, but I know that there are instances where Twitter will just go in and change your settings. Here, I'll do that real quick. But yeah, let me check. Yeah, it's something like Metal where he's evil, but he has his own beliefs. And I mean, like, that's also anti-hero. Like, and again, I'm all for a good anti-hero as well, but like, if there's someone that is truly evil, I don't want to see them shaking hands or fist bumping with Sonic ever. And I think Infinite was one of those ones that were truly evil because, like, again, his character started off as him just being like someone that goes and raids people's bases and takes stuff. So, like, he wasn't already, he wasn't a good guy. Let me see. Privacy chat. Okay, there. Oh, I guess I see why it it changed because it's the new chat system. All right, so that setting should be there. You should be able to send me a link now. I'm sure we'll see Infinite again as well. As much as they keep pushing him in marketing, highlighting him in the 35th anniversary thing. We got a plush, merch, some merch here and there. Like, I'm sure Infinite will come back, but if they bring him back. All right, if they bring him back, I'm gonna be honest. I don't want him to wear the mask. It disappeared. Brother, Twitter is stupid. All right, there. Everyone should be able to DM. All right. I'll check that in a minute. I'll be back. I hope they make a Tangle Funko Pop before Funko goes out of business. Okay, there we go. I have returned. Did the Twitter thing work for you? There we go. Yep, I see. Oh, Super Mario. Oh, you said Super Mario World. I thought you meant 3D World. That's interesting. I shall check that out sometime. I don't play too much of Mario World, but I know Dylan sent me like hello Big. Dylan sent me like a Crash Bandicoot thing that was recently he recently found that looked pretty cool.
Have you seen my good buddy, Froggy?
Could you speak up, please? Alright. Probably my least favorite stage in Shadow Gen. Just don't like this stage. Mod for Unleashed and Generation. See, I was looking to see if there was a Tangle mod for Generations, but I couldn't find it. But that seems interesting. I'll definitely... It's old gen, that's fine. I have old gen. Oh. But yeah, I do remember the Infinite Funko Pop. I wanted to get the Chaos Funko Pop because I know that was like a limited release thing. Kind of scared to see what they go for outside of that. Ouch. Oh. This is fitting for Whisper. This looks like a location she would actually be in. That's interesting. Oh. Alright, this guy would be really good to use Chaos Control on. And we're out of here. Oh. Thought he was a phantom. Yeah, Doom's guy. Overtails and Avian Frontiers. I didn't know someone did like an extension of that mod. I remember I did the Tangle mod over Sonic. But that's cool. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I know of World DX. I don't really play it too much just because I'm not like the biggest fan of how it plays. But it is a pretty cool like fan game. Not my name. This remix absolutely slaps. Ouch. Is that a reference to the movie Black Door? I don't know why the game does that sometimes. It's really weird. This ends now. Oh, that's cool. Let's see what you posted about the DX thing. I like the cell shading effect. At least it looks cell shaded. Right? Act 2. Alright, soon enough we're getting that Sonic cutscene, right? Oh yeah. The lock on for the at least I thought there used to be a reticle that would pop up for the Chaos Spear. Alright, this level you have to be careful on with these things because I know there's one where it's just like, if you're not careful, you will end up accidentally falling off. Uh-oh, yep. I think that was a bottle spit. What? Ooh. Oh. Uh-oh. Thanks for clearing the path, Death Egg. Sentinel. Uh-oh. So this one, I feel like I'm in the area where you can easily die if you're not paying attention. Oop. Okay. Going back. Alright, we did it. I got the last thing. That's cool. That is that a Mario Party sticker? A paper dangle. That's cool. Sunset Heights is complete. Maria. Whispers. Super Mario Party fan game. Oh, that's cool. I think I know which one you're talking about. I feel like I've heard it recommended to Fez before.
They must be from a point in time before the Ark disaster. Perhaps I can change their fate.
Shadow?
Too late,
You look
Shadow.
grim. Are you
Wisp.
alright?
I'll be fine. We'll all be fine. Find somewhere safe to hide. I'll take care of everything.
Yeah, Party Project. That's what it is. You must be looking for the computer room. Alright, yeah. Challenge time, and then I can fight my favorite boss of all time. Alright, I have to go to the boss gate first. I forgot. Oh, right. Didn't even stand a chance. Alright. Let's start over at Kingdom Valley. What is that? Didn't even stand a ghost of a chance. Did I? I thought I did these though. I guess I didn't. I don't know, that's weird. I thought I did. Because it's challenge 1. I don't know why I wouldn't have done challenge 1. No, I've done the what game? What? I've already done this one. I can post a link to this mod in a minute. Can these destroy? No, they just stun him. Oh. Honestly, not even concerned about getting the S rank because, again, I've already done this mission. I don't know why it's giving me the option to do it again. Really weird. Man. Hello, artificial chaoses. There's enough butt kicking to go around for all of you. Oh, if I had just kept going for just a smidge bit longer, I would have actually gotten this rank without even thinking about it. That's funny. Oh well. All's well that ends well. I don't know why they're making me do these missions again. Oh, well, here goes the ring. Thanks for letting me pick that up, guys. Sorry to hear that. That sucks. Next. And I'll take one key. Pretty please. Tangle. Right. Kingdom Valley. Surfing time. Surfing bird. Oh. My bad. I could have got some extra height from that. You're going to the dash ring. Alright. Time. Oops. Dun, dun, dun. Oh. Whisper command. There we go. S rank. Very cool. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. What is this? Oh, ring collector. Okay. Oh, it's the flying thing that you can get like the pages out of. I was like, what is that sound? Nice going, bird. That was probably a really expensive window. Go. That was clean. I didn't even know that chaos control thing led you right to the ring. I think I usually just took the bird. I think both just take you to the ring either way. Right. That is done. Whoa. There we go. Beware of the pillars that pop up. Reach the goal in time without being crushed by the moving pillars. Okay. Simple enough. Simple enough. Anyway. I was like, open. Oh. Why is the orchestra going so hard? Open. Gosh darn it. Go. Oh. Oh. It looked like the wall jump panel. Very cool. I don't remember that one much. That was very fun. Right. What is this? Destroy the egg gunners. Say no more. Egg gunners will be destroyed. Ooh. Dunzo. Interesting. Figured that YouTube would still stoop solo for some things. Well, that sucks. Onwards to the best boss of all time. There we go. I collected 2 keys. How did I get 3? I think the game just doesn't want to accept that Whisper's here. And yeah, the save data will never be found. Alright. Whisper is the school, alright? This is how cool Whisper is. She could take on a Metal Overlord. No problem. As you turn to me. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Dude, this is so fucking awesome. I'm a wolf. I'm not a hedgehog, I'm a wolf.
You'll be joining the rubble in the water soon.
Does it? Does it really? Alright. Dude, he's so fucking awesome. Please, please bring him back.
unstable terrain.
You think you can stop me?
Oh, well, I think I might have timed that a little wrong. Oh, oh God, that was close. Except for me. Such a cool guy. Love him. Loading. Controller, it's all right, buddy. Just a little bit of rumble. A little bit of a sonic rumble, if you will.
Shadow? Are you in pain?
No. I feel a connection to the symbol in the sky. It's the same tingle as my new abilities.
It is the power of Black Doom.
Grandfather?
I made a Faustian deal with that monster to create Shadow. Now it seems that we all have to pay for my sins.
So my powers, that symbol, they're all connected.
Maria's illness couldn't be treated on Earth. I could better manage her condition on the Ark, even if her family didn't like the idea. I attempted to develop the ultimate life form as a means to find a cure for Maria. My own experiments reached their frustrating limits.
It's so cool seeing stuff like this.
When that alien warlord reached out to me and offered the miracle of chaos control, I accepted it. Through his DNA, the ultimate life form was born. Black Doom wanted me to make the perfect warrior for him, so these new abilities are all part of his grand design. You two are linked by blood. As you grow in power, so does he. He will either take control of your mind and make you his ultimate weapon, or take over your body and be reborn in you.
Huh. You made me the ultimate life form, Professor. Black Doom is a fool. I'll take this power and use it as my own.
You tell him, Whisper. Very cool. No save data? No save data. Awesome. All right. And I think, yeah, I think I'll leave it off there for now. Since it's getting close to 5 now, it's probably a good stopping point. I'll try to stream a little bit earlier tomorrow than I did today. I just was working on technical issues and making sure everything was set up properly. But seems like today it did pretty decently. So yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out and chilling. It was a lot of fun. Let me see. Checking on things. Yeah. Yeah. We'll end it there. Thanks again so much for watching, and take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Glad you enjoyed the stream. See you, KB. Probably not doing a bingo card. Nope.